Like, I'm only 5'8.5". People think I'm tall. And I think I would be overlooked as a setter, like these days, and a hitter. I was recruited as an outside hitter. So, and I would probably be overlooked. Playing club, I was middle one year. I played right side. Didn't really set, but you just kind of learn every position. Now as a coach, I try to have all my players learn each position, because as a libero, you need to know what your middle blocker's responsibilities are, and you have to know. And that doesn't mean you're going to go, and I'm sorry I'm pointing at you, but I just figure maybe you're in that spot. But, okay, what position are you setting?
I play center.
Okay, but as a setter, you need to know what an outside hitter, you know, what the defense does, and it's middle blockers. Even playing defense, sometimes now with the libero, you don't have to do that as much, but you should still know how to dig and how to play each position, because it makes your job easier. When you can identify mistakes made by other players, it helps you fill in that void. And so it's just educating yourself on that, and I think that's what helps separate me. But as a setter, because I was a hitter primarily my whole life, it made it easier for me to adjust to set, because as soon as it left my hand, I was like, okay, I knew it was inside or out, and I could communicate with my hitters. But setting's like a selfless job, and it gives you a little control, because once that ball leaves your hand, you don't have control over what the hitter is going to do. But again, you're trying, there's so much you have to think about. You have to think about who's hot, who's not, what are you going to run, what their defense is doing. There's just a lot of the mental game as a setter. So I really like the setting, because it's like it's a cat and mouse game. And my dad would always tell me to play for those that can't, because there's people out there that are in hospitals or whatever that just don't have the opportunity. So you play. So I always played for those people. But there's times in our lives, and that really this game, and that's why it's a game, is such a small piece of the puzzle of life. So you can't take it. Yeah, you want to do well, but at the end of the day, you're not getting shot at. You're not, you know, I don't know, other stuff. But, and I think that kind of helped me stay tuned. My mom passed away, and it's like, oh, if I could trade volleyball for her, I'd do it in a heartbeat. So you just have to enjoy each day. You guys are around each other. But know that unless you're making 25 mistakes in a row, which hopefully I doubt you would make 25 mistakes in a row, that really one mistake, it's like, okay, shake it up. You can't live in the past. You can't look in the future. And that's what's so good about this game is you have to live in the present. But that's when your teammates need to see that, or the look in your eye, or there's something that's going to give it away. Your setter needs to see that to pull you back to the present. And the more you kind of know each other and know how to communicate with each other, the more you can see that, and then that will help with your mental game, because you may not realize that you're getting amped up, accept me the ball, and your team can come together and be like, just calm down, okay, passing trouble, or being vulnerable. Hey guys, I just don't feel it today, my passing is a little off. Hey, we got you, girl, no problem, just put the ball up, I'm gonna get there, and you're fine. You guys can balance each other out. It may be rare that you have that one perfect game that everything clicks right away, or everything's clicking. You're going to have maybe an off day offensively. That doesn't mean you're giving up points. You're just maybe not producing as much. That's okay. Get your digs when you're in the back row. Get your passes when you're in the back row. You may have a great day offensively and not defensively. That's okay. Just put the ball up here. Things aren't always going to match up on every given day. And just to realize that, and take deep breaths and let your teammates help you. You help your teammate.
I think I read somewhere that you were Player of the Year twice, which is awesome. What was your mentality after you won Player of the Year once? Were you going after it? You're like, I'm going to be Player, because we won conference last year, so we're going after it. So were you going after Player of the Year again? Were you like, I'm going to do the best this year? Or
No, because that's an I mentality. And so you just play hard, things come your way. I never was like, oh, I want to be Player of the Year. Like, it was like, oh, okay, I did it. I wanted, like, our mentality was we want to win the championship, so the team. And then with that, when you work hard, people, see that. I think the mistake is when you want something so bad, and it's not bad to think that way, but again, that's like, I'm looking out for, I want to do this, I want to do this. And you have to get the I out of that. but it just came with how the team did. And a lot had to do with how our team did. Not, but it was like, oh great, but I would take the team championship over the player of the year.